Okay, so today's been a good day. I wrote 8 songs. I got up this morning and just started. I had all these bed tracks, like pop stuff, and I just had all this poetry from the client, and I just marathoned it. One of my buddies came over and we wrote about 3 together, and then he had a split, and then I just was like, this is it. You got to get this done, man. I got my first gig coming up with this band. I've got to learn all these tunes. I'm like, and I got to play at church tomorrow. I'm like, this is it. You are knocking this out. You are not stopping. So yeah, there you have it. So, been thinking about this getting, I've been thinking about this recto thing, and I'm so stoked on everything going on here. Don't really want to add anything, right? So I was like, I wonder, how good I could get the recto with AxeFX. Let me just open this up. I'll just do this as a stereo, right? This is what, 15, 16. Just call it Axe. So I made that little preset this morning. Here it is, just mono recto, and I just I don't know, maybe it's a little bright. Well, I'm gonna play some stuff for you here. I just used Recto 1 Red, like I guess the modern, and I had this old session here with when I was testing out different amps, and it's a bounce out of Around the World in 30 Days. And I had Recto tracks, I had Marshall tracks, I had Mark V tracks, but I just kept up the Recto tracks. Here's the Recto channel 2. This is most likely in vintage mode. So here, this is a recording from probably last year. Here, let me do this. I'll tell you exactly when this was, because it was this was probably my multi-watt. But the thing that was weird, Around the World 3 amps, right? So, no, let me look at old. Around the World 3 amps, around. Oh no, that was what I added. It was around 3 amps. Here it is, March. I don't know if that was the last time that it was, but it was when I had the multi-watt. So this was channel 2, vintage. Cool. And here's channel 3, modern mode. Everything no EQ, just dry, flat, like whatever. Now here's what I tried. Right before I started writing, I just double tracked it. With the AxeFX, it's stereo. I panned it one of them all left, one of them all right. You'll see right here, pan them all left. And here's that little profile this morning. So on these original tracks, it says 808. So I put my 808, I turned it on and just cracked it like I normally would. Maybe a little bit more gain, but about what I would. And it's the same guitar. The only difference is back then this had 11s and drop C sharp. Okay, 11s. I've since set it up to standard, so it has 10s. So I just drop tuned it with 10s. So that's really the only difference, is that the strings are a gauge lower, which sometimes to me sounds better. I mean, a lot of people really tout thick strings. I think they sometimes sound too tubby and dark, and it's whatever. But this is 10, so it's going to be a little brighter. So again, here, let's go back real quick. Here's the actual multi-watt in modern mode, channel 3. And here's the AxeFX this morning. The playing's a little ragged. You know, at first I really didn't like my recorded tracks. When I listened to them this morning, I was like, ugh. You know, then you get used to it. It's different. I'm not the, I don't know what I'd say. I'd say I'm probably not the greatest person of all time, at recording rectifiers. Of course I'm not. I'm just a schmuck. I'm a YouTube sensation in my own mind. But that's, now I'm listening to it, I'm like, yeah, it was cool, but I don't know. I probably could have done a better job. Maybe not. I don't know. But there it is. So my thought is that I could definitely, I'm thinking just, I don't want to I just want to make this happen. So it's just a matter of like, gain. Let me turn the way I've been usually use this 808 with a rectifier is I use the balance at noon, like no volume added, the tone pretty much at noon, and then just the gain just cracked. So here's the preset profile. So here's the amp. There's the settings. Yeah, you know, my presence maybe a little high. Bring that down. I don't know. Now, I was using an MXR with my I think I was using an MXR EQ in the loop with my multi-watt. And then I got these cabs that I used the LT TV7. I've got them all on, you know. I've got this Own Hammer Recto. Oh, this is a great cab. And then these are the two that originally Mark Day had said, hey, do this. He's saying pan them. I didn't, everything's just straight up. So I've got 4 cabs on. It's a little ridiculous. Here, let's mute. So here's just Leon Todd's LT TV mix. He likes it leaner, and I'm starting to make more sense for me. Now it's here, Leon Todd with the own hand. Kill the Leon Todd. Here's the own hand. I like that. And now we'll bring in, so we're bringing in this Uber. This is the one that Mark Day, this was his too, these last. It's a little bit of darkness, and then his fractal GB greenback with the 160. Let's try leveling these just out. Just bring them down a little bit. Let's get rid of this first. I'm just gonna leave them like this. We'll just go -6 and -6. Okay. Now it's lost a little excitement. Let's just try this. We'll just save it where it's at. It's fine. Now, and also this whole track, this whole song's vibe for me is blended with the Marshalls. So to just have the Mesa is a little strange, but all right. So here we go. This is only AxeFX. Right? Jeez. Coming home. Well, here we go. Relax, Jay. Turn this up. Turn it up. Coming home. Just gonna do a second one, the other side. AxeFX 2, same thing. But know, taking out those two other cabs and lowering them has leaned it out a little bit, which maybe it's cool. I don't know. Here we go. And keep in mind, like, that's not, I haven't tweaked on anything. I'm not really a tweaker. I would say that maybe I liked it better with just all the cabs up. I don't know. Maybe. Let me see it. Let me try it one more time. This is it. We're just going to listen to this. We're not going to record it. So it's hard for me. Sometimes I like to record because I like to listen to it when I'm not, like, emotionally attached to playing it. Does that make sense? So here's with those two cabs at minus. Now turning them all the way up. I think I like them better at 6. I don't know if Apple Z will get them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think I like them at minus 6. This Uber one here adds a lot of fatness and weight. This is good enough. Yeah, there it is. So, yes, I don't know. I am definitely done. I'm not looking at it. I just like the way it is. I got some great sounds day before yesterday with my old 77 Marshall. Been just tucking in and going only greenback in that cab is the jam. I don't dig the blend of greenback and vintage 30 with Marshalls. I just like, it's almost like I'd rather just hear it with all vintage 30s or all greenbacks, but that blend I didn't really care for. So here it is, one more time, my little preset stereo, Around the World in 30 Days. Obviously, completely just raw tracks, unmixed, no effects. No, this is raw. It's raw bounce, so it's all dry. Sometimes I just like that. That's more than good enough. That is more. Let me just tune you back up. I don't like leaving my guitars in odd tunings. Because with 10s, I don't like this thing to be loud. I don't know, I always feel like it's not enough tension on the neck. All right. that's it. Wrote 8 songs, got this thing knocked out. Really getting myself caught up. It was kind of nice today playing and drop tuning. I wrote one song for this kid. She's a little kid. She's like 9. And it's like a jam. Like, it's got like a cool, like I almost imagine like Rihanna could sing it. Or like, you know, like somebody like that. Like with a real get down, you know, soulful kind of ripping voice. Yeah, it's really good. I held back too because as I was writing it, I kept hearing more and more. But you know, I knew the frame that I had to stay in pitch wise. You know, I wasn't going to go above kind of B flat or maybe B below high C. Like that was pretty much the shelf. I mean, I could have went a little higher, but once she sings it, it feels like it's a little high. I can pitch the track down, get it in where it's a good zone for her. Yeah, so Saturday night, kids. 7, yeah, I got up literally like 12 hours ago, opened my eyes and walked in here, and it has been nonstop, except about an hour ago I went in the house, I laid down and I took one of those like 10-minute naps where you wake up and you feel like you're like you're drooling and you're like, you just have like the deepest sleep. So, tell me what you think. Or don't. I